Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday night. Beth is
Hooray!
here. Hi.
For the record, I was here 3 minutes ago.
I know you were. I know you were, but we had to have the little show. Hi,
I
everybody that's
know.
here. Thank you for being here. Let's see. We've got Dina and we've got Stephen from Three Souls and Betty and Bill W is here. Hello, Bill W.
Hello,
And
everybody.
the chairman was here earlier. So thank you all for being here. Happy Thursday night. Um, don't have a special topic tonight. We're hanging out. Stephen, if you want to come up, I sent links out to a couple of people. I'm going to tell you about stuff that is coming up, though. So I have a little thing to display. The chicken is here. Chicken, I saw the chicken. There he is. That's right. That's right. The chicken is here. The chicken can't wait to go to Gettysburg. It's our new mascot. It's our new mascot. Hey, Rakal, hello. One of my channel members. Hello, Rakal. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I can't wait to see that hauling around
It's gonna be
equipment.
so cool.
It is going to be cool. I hope those
You'll be
straps are
like,
strong
hey, look,
enough.
there's Cynthia with next to that giant dork.
And there's Ray with that giant chicken. But yeah, so the game is on, guys. If you want to play the game, if you know how to play the game, there's the thing about the game where you can win fabulous prizes. The most fabulous one is the ghost box behind me, but there's other ones too. So play the game. If you don't know how, read the crawl. Consider joining the channel. I'm gonna be doing some more behind the scenes stuff for my fabulous members, which is just awesome. I got a few more last week because one of my members gifted membership, so that was really, 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 really cool. What else? Let me see. Oh, I have a list here. Welcome. I'm doing that right now. Very good. What's new with you, Ray? Okay. Working. What now?
Yeah.
You went to a cool cemetery recently. Are we going to see any of that?
All I had was what I sent to you.
You
The
sent me
2
something?
pictures.
Where'd you
Cool
send them to me?
cemetery.
Where'd you send them to me?
I don't know.
Oh, wonderful. Well, then
What
why don't
cool
you
cemetery are you talking about?
the one
Because I'm confused.
Custer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I took 2 pictures and I sent them to you in Messenger.
Oh, in Messenger? All right, let me see if I can find them.
or actual text. One of the two. I know I sent them to you. 'Cause I took them and immediately sent them to you.
Oh, wait a minute. Here, wait. What's this one? Ah, yeah, Boston Custer, Audie Reed. Who's Audie Reed? Okay, that's it. Ah, okay, very cool. Yeah. So, did you do any kind of ghost box in there or anything? And
No, because
no.
I didn't know we were even going to it. So I
Well,
went
that's
to
cool.
Jackson, Michigan, home of the world headquarters of Lazy Boy.
It's got to be from somewhere, right? Hey, Tim
Yeah.
Windsor,
I
hello.
never knew it until we got there. Well, it was funny because on the way there, my half of Files Paranormal says, "Hey, what's Jackson? Oh, not Jackson. It was McCombs. Oh, I don't even know the name of the city anymore. God,
That's okay.
I'm okay." She goes, "Well, what's this place like?" So what I do is I go to Wikipedia and I read it in like an announcer voice to be like, "This is the home of Lazy Boy recliners and has been
Well,
since 1947."
I think that's totally cool, though. You guys go all kinds of awesome places. I
Yeah,
wanted to
weird
say hi
ones
to
too.
Tim Windsor, another one of my wonderful channel members. So thank you for being here, guys. Like I said, we're just hanging out tonight. I am going to show you some upcoming stuff I have. My next live stream, I've got a very interesting topic that I'm going to share with you. Hello, Eddie and Jen, the vlogs. It's good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. It's good, nice to see everybody. Let me just poke everybody up here. There's Eddie and Jen, the vlogs. You guys, a really great channel. This is Rakal, one of my channel members, and Tim Windsor, another one of my wonderful channel members. For 99 cents a month, you too can be one of my wonderful channel members. And I'm going to be doing some stuff behind the scenes for my wonderful channel members. Shawoman Dina is here. Who else? Bill W. Bill Not Bill is here. Hello. Yvonne, I missed you. You snuck in. Hey,
Look
good
at
to
a new
see
picture.
you. Yeah, that is a new picture. That's a very nice picture.
Yeah, it is.
Very nice picture. Betty is here, one of my longest time. Why can't I speak? Words, come, words. It's been
I
supporting me
don't
a
know.
long time.
It's that daytime thing.
You know what? It's summer started. It's the beginning of summer, and it took all my words away. But that's okay. And who else
But
we
then
had
there's
here?
in the cinema, and then going over the cinema, and then you know what
Yeah,
I
that's
mean.
yep. Oh, my hair looks funny. Look like I'm missing hair. What did I do to myself? Oh, okay. We've got Stephen from Three Souls. Stephen, you can come up if you like. I sent a link to Frank, though. I don't have a
Jeez.
way to send it to you because you're not on the Facebook, and the chairman was here earlier on. So wonderful that you are all here. Thank you so much. We are here trying to Lady Blind Wolf, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Trying to get the old Algo to get used to us being in this time slot. So, hello, Algo. We're here. We're here. We're here. So yeah. So, what was I going to show you guys? Next week, going to be one of these interesting topics. I think I know which one, but let me pop this up here. So, this is some cool stuff that I'm going to be talking about soon, and it's sort of like ancient paranormal stuff. When one of the first ones I want to get into though is and I'm probably gonna butcher this pronunciation because I am so not Greek, is Antikythera mechanism. I'm gonna figure out how to pronounce it before I actually do an entire video or stream about it. But it's an ancient computer. See that, I know that sounds really weird, but evidently it's considered an ancient computer that they used to figure out the seasons. I don't know. I got to get more into it. The Nazca lines, those lines in the desert that don't wash away. Pretty amazing. I'm going to get into that. The Voynich manuscript is something I've wanted to look into for a long time because I like cryptography. I like figuring out, we have all the jumbled letters, figuring out what it says. And this is a big one because, like, I don't think anybody's figured out what it says yet. So we're going to get into that. And then the last one is not just the Devil's Cauldron, but sounds that have been recorded from a place called the Devil's Cauldron. And I love listening to and watching videos about strange sounds that have been recorded, like in the Mariana Trench and places like that. And that's one. We lost Ray, but he'll be back. That's one that I'm definitely going to talk about. The Devil's Cauldron. Yeah, it's called the Devil's Cauldron. It's that hole that you're looking at in the picture there evidently is wicked deep. And they have actually somehow put a microphone down. I know that they've recorded sounds in the deepest hole. Well, not the deepest hole in the world, but one of the deepest holes in the world. And they've actually had to protect the microphone so that it wouldn't be crushed in the depths. And then down the microphone went. And the crazy sounds that they've recorded. And I definitely want to get into that some more. I love this stuff. I think it's really, really interesting. And it's like, they're not modern mysteries, they're ancient mysteries, but they're still mysteries from ancient times. Of course, the recording is on modern, thankfully, equipment. So yeah, those are some of the things I'm going to be talking about soon. I'm also this weekend hoping to go, and I might actually live stream from a small, very cool old cemetery. So, and I haven't done that in a long time. So I'm kind of excited about that. It's been a while since I have done that. So looking forward to doing that. But yeah, really looking forward to getting into this stuff. And there's so much more. I actually have a whole bunch of other things. There's something called the Dropa stones, and the, what is this called, the Plane of Jars. If you look up this stuff, it's so very, very interesting. And it's sort of ancient paranormal stuff. There's Ray, he's back. Didn't they discover another image of something in the ground in Peru? Very possibly. And when I get into that topic, I'm gonna look into all the different ones, because that spider guy, he's just one of
Maybe not for
them.
a while, but hold on a minute.
What? I can't. I don't know. I don't know if Ray can hear me. Yes, ancient mysteries are so cool, and I mean, there's so many of them.
Hold
So
on.
I hear a kitty cat. Meow, meow. Hey, crow minion. Hi, it's good to see
That's
you.
good.
Thank you so much for coming. Who are you talking to, Ray? Are you talking to yourself?
All
I
right,
don't
is that
think Ray.
better?
Can you hear me?
Probably
Ray
not.
can't. Can you all hear me? Is Ray hopefully the only one who can't hear me? Oh, Peru, the last stand of Butch and Sundance.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we go. That's
that's a
it.
cool. That's a
That's the
cool
ticket.
story too. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Oh, that's amazing because that's so helpful.
You're
That is really
probably like,
so
what do
much
you think
better.
about that, right? I'm
No,
like,
I'm just here talking all
whoa,
about you. I'm just,
I don't know what's
talking
going on.
talking junk about you the whole
That's
time.
okay. I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you, Rakal. Rakal, you can hear me. Yeah, so that's some things that I have coming up. Plus, hopefully this weekend, I'm gonna go and visit a little cemetery, and I'm gonna take my digital recorders with me. So won't
Hmm?
be a loud, noisy session. I hear your kitty cat meowing, meowing.
Yeah, she's starving to death. She
Oh,
never gets fed.
yeah, I know. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
My doggy is not doing so well, so
Oh,
yeah, we'll see what happens.
he's such a cool dog, though.
I know, but he's a real pain in the neck. Like we don't sleep at night anymore, so
Oh,
I miss sleeping. I like sleeping.
oh.
So, um I also wanted to mention a couple of things. I know Nicole has a link. She might come up. She said she was going to try to come up, but she had put out a post a little while ago about thoughts and prayers for the folks in Matador, Texas. I know they got nailed with a bad tornado. I haven't even read all that much about it, but evidently it's very bad. So
Ah,
thoughts go out to the folks in Matador and also to the folks in that Titan sub. I'm sure everybody's been following that. I've been following it nonstop, and it didn't turn out very well. Um, so thoughts to those families as well. Yeah, so that was kind of a bummer. We were all hoping for a miracle. We didn't get one, so hopefully they're in a better place. One interesting thing about that case, not that it's something I want to be anecdotal about at this point because it's a terrible thing that just happened, but they did at one point think they were hearing sounds possibly from the sub underwater, and how deep the Titanic where they are ended up on the sea floor there is what how deep is it? 13,000 feet, something like that, 12,500 maybe, 12,500. And they thought they were hearing sounds, and they actually were trying to analyze those sounds, when the bad news came. And like I'm talking about the sounds from the Devil's Cauldron, be interesting to know what those sounds were because they were sounded mimicking human. What happens is I think it's a Navy thing. I think it's a standard emergency thing is if you are trapped somewhere to make a sounding every 30 minutes for 3 minutes and then wait 30 minutes and then do it again. And that tells people that it's human born and not,
right, right.
something biologic, something,
Blue
that's being
Island.
mistaken. And that's, and that's what they thought that's what they thought. They thought they were hearing sounds on the half hour. They thought they were hearing them. And so now, when all settles, the question in my mind, as being a detached party, of course, feeling terrible for everybody involved, is what were those sounds? What were those sounds? The ocean, if you give so many videos you can watch of the sounds that they record deep in the ocean are like you're like, what are those? I mean, I'm sure you've all heard of the bloop. The bloop is a very famous sound that was recorded that years and years and years and years and years they couldn't figure out what it was. And it turned out it was a whale sound, but from a
But
huge
was it a
distance.
mermaid?
No,
Oh,
sorry.
damn it. Damn it.
Sorry, no mermaid. Yep, 12,500 feet um, down to the wreck. And yeah, positive thoughts and prayers to everybody involved. I could never do something like that. Those people were very brave. Mm, you know, the line between bravery and foolishness is very fine. So
So
anyway.
today's video from Huff will probably be contacting those people.
Oh, dear Lord, please tell me no. Please say that that is not going to happen. Please say that's not gonna happen. Mr. Huff, if you see this video, I beg you, do not do that. Do not do that. Oh, the other guy either. You know,
The other guy.
Hope, or whatever his name is. I don't like to talk badly about other people, but I don't wanna
I
see
do. They
that happen.
both suck.
Well, I do not wanna see that happen because there are real people, real suffering right now, and I being from a family that lost someone in a major international bad thing, it would have killed me over these last 20 years to see someone try to contact my cousin
Yeah.
who we lost in the Twin Towers. So, no, please do not do that. Whoever you are out there with a paranormal channel, I beg you, do not do that. Okay. So, anyway, that's
Or else.
yep. Thank you. Yes,
We'll
Eddie,
just leave that
that's
open
great.
ended.
Yep, just say a prayer for them. Yeah. You know, I mean, choices, you know. So talking to my daughter's 30 years old, and we were talking about it, you know, and she's like, the story is everywhere. And I said, I know, you know, everybody's been following it. It's kind of our kid down the well of this era. And if you're old enough, you remember that story and how it overtook the country. Um, I all I could say to her was, promise your mother that you'll never do anything like that. Don't jump out of a perfectly good plane. Okay. Don't
Perfectly
go
good
down
plane.
deep. Don't go down deep under a perfectly good ocean. It's real pretty on top. Just float. Float
Watch
on
the
top.
Niagara Falls from the shore,
Right. Yeah.
not
I
get in a
mean,
barrel.
do not get in a barrel. Look at the pictures from the brave people. Okay. But don't do that. Don't do anything like that because mom can't, won't survive the worry of
No,
it.
you
Oh,
would
oh,
not
don't go
do
in any
that.
helicopters.
Yeah.
It's like, just stay on the ground. I'm like, stay on the ground.
Away from holes in the ground as well.
you, you you know, just because your child grows up doesn't mean
No, it
you
means
don't still
nothing.
worry. It
Yeah.
means nothing. Nothing. If we were meant to be in the ocean, we'd all be mermaids. I
Yay,
mean,
mermaids.
mermaids.
Big
That's
fan.
what all I kept saying today was, we don't belong down there. We don't belong down there. I mean, honestly, it's a graveyard. It's a graveyard, and it's in a place where it's just meant to be left. And I get that exploration bug, that the people who have discovered countries and new worlds and how to fly and how to drive a car, make a car, and they've stepped out into the danger zone, you know. But I just feel like these people weren't supposed to be there. Like these were not the adventurers, okay? This wasn't Marco
No,
Polo. This was
no.
a few nice, soft gentlemen who should have been at the club having a good time and not in the sea.
Exploiting workers and strip mining.
Well, you know, then we can do something about that. You know, we
Yeah.
can't help them now. And they, went to sea in a sieve, basically, you know. Um, yeah. So yeah, prayers up for them. Prayers up for them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I agree with you. Because what did they send down to find them? Unmanned ROVs, okay?
Well, yeah. No one's going to be stupid enough to get in another one.
No, but those got all the way down there, and that's what they've taken the pictures and then come back up. Nobody has to risk their life. It's a machine, you know?
Hmm.
And I mean, I know a lot of James Cameron, the film director who made the movie The Titanic, which I have never seen, by the way. went down there, and he went down in an RO, a one man sub. But the thing with the ones that they go down with, the Russians have them. We have them. First of all, they're classified. This one wasn't classified, which means they're inspected and they're deemed worthy. They're made of titanium. This one was made of carbon fiber.
See,
Okay.
I really haven't been following this at all because I
Oh,
just
well,
thought
I
it was
have.
very insane to begin with.
I have been
But you
following
would
it.
never hear nothing if they didn't get in trouble. You know what I mean? They would keep doing it.
And
Now
they
there's got
have,
to be regulations now. You know what I mean?
well, sadly, the owner of the company who was on the submersible, so he's gone, um, fought regulation, and that's why it was an unclassed submersible. It wasn't a submarine. It couldn't like drive itself. It could go drop like a rock. It could drop ballast and come back up, and it had little motors so it could go. That's it. Just
And
move
a
around a little bit.
PlayStation controller, from what I
And a
understand.
literally a PlayStation controller and lights from Camping World and just just I mean, I would have taken one look at it and said, "I'm going bowling." I
I'm
don't
going
need
bowling.
that much excitement in my life because that's excitement slash terror. You can't tell me that any of those people that went down in that thing weren't terrified. Even the ones, I mean, everyone.
Well,
One
probably
was
not at first.
huh, uh, yeah. You know what? They put them in it and then they sealed it with 17 bolts. There was no escape hatch
What?
because there's no escape hatch because at that depth it's over 300 times more pressure than up here.
Yeah.
You can't open it. You cannot open an escape hatch. So you fully commit when you get inside that can. You fully commit.
Well,
Yeah,
after collection right there.
the liability in it's they signed
That'll be the
massive
last one.
waivers.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the only one. I am not sure. I could swear that somebody said there was a sister submersible that was in the shop, but I'm not 100% sure. And if that isn't true,
My
it
Uncle Joe's got
was
this welder.
no, it's carbon fiber.
Oh,
Like, and all it needed was one little dent or something, and
I got me
goodbye.
a 3D printer, man. Let's make a
Mm,
sub.
mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, you can't escape down there. Um,
I feel sad for them, but that's
yeah,
they
Tim,
stepped into it.
I, I kind of knew the minute I heard what happened, that it wasn't going to end well, and I think it happened very quickly. I think it happened very quickly. Yeah, it's a lot of money to pay to have that. Yeah, there's actually only one PlayStation controller, so the pilot, if you could even call him that, was using that's how they controlled it. Now, I play video games mostly on the computer. I have played video games on the consoles. I mean, we have a PS, every one of them that's you could have ever had. And every
Sure, I've
time
seen
I
them.
I play um I, I don't understand how you trust somebody to drive that thing down to almost 13,000 feet under the ocean with that controller. If it was me driving, it would have been like, oh, sorry. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
oh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, me and Kay had
It's
a
like
tough
strap
time
in.
flying the Millennium Falcon at Walt Disney World. I could just imagine.
Was it like a game kind of thing that you did?
No, man, it was the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. It was cool.
Oh, was it three? Was it
No, no, no
V?
glasses.
No,
Imagine you see out front, and then you can see, the circle, and
but
then there's
you didn't have the VR glasses.
no.
Oh
It was the actual cockpit.
no.
Boy, I'm telling you what, it was cool.
Oh, well, but that makes me a few before the vid at Best Buy. I went in one day and
Uh-huh.
they were demoing the PS4 VR
VR,
system.
yeah, yeah.
And my husband's like, sit down. The guy's like, yeah, sit down and try it. I know I've told you this story before, but I put those things on. I sat down and he put on a game just like that. And when I opened my eyes, I was literally in the cockpit of a thing in space,
Yeah.
flying
Hmm.
with ships out this window, ships out this window, and I'm flying in formation. And I was like, oh, yeah. And he's like, my husband leans down. He's like, be quiet. There's kids in the store. I cannot tell you. I have wanted that system ever since I tried it. I still don't have one, but I'm working my way toward the Meta. I think the Meta system is the one to get.
The meta one?
Meta, I think it is.
Okay.
But I want it so bad because you're just in there. And what I had explained to me when I went to Micro World or whatever it's called, there's two systems, right? There's Meta, which is I don't know, $400 or $500, and then there's this other system that's like couple $1,000. I'm like, are you kidding me? He says, yeah, well, with this one, with one of them, what you do is with the set, with the thing that you get, you have to set up in the room. There's stuff that gets set up in the room so that
You don't
if
smash into things?
you're playing, you don't go out a window. Right. Like if you if you I live in New York, right? You don't go out a window. If you hit
This is
it's sort of it's just like the
amazing.
invisible fence for your dog.
Yeah.
Okay. It's human invisible dog fence.
It
So
shocks
you're
you?
playing, you're no,
You
well,
got a
I don't
collar and
know. Maybe there's
oh
a
shit.
setting. I don't know.
That'd be
But
funny.
that's it. It gives you an invisible barrier, but if you hit the barrier, you come out of the game. And all of a sudden, instead of seeing the game, now I don't know what you see because the thing you put on your face is not
Mhm.
open in the front.
Yeah.
So my guess is if you come out of the barrier, you see nothing, which would I guess make most people stop.
Yeah.
Of course, if you're in mid fall,
Or how drunk
it's
you
like,
are.
oh no. But it's worth it. I'm working my way. I gotta
Well,
save
the
up. The
Millennium
VR
Falcon,
shock collar. Yeah, the VR shock.
the Millennium Falcon in Walt Disney World, the whole set, I guess you call it,
Mm-hmm.
moved. It would
Nice.
like when you take off, you'd be going, whoa,
Was
oh
it
crap!
just the two of you or a whole bunch of people?
There's 6 seats. You
6
got
seats. Okay.
pilots. You got 2 pilots, 2 gunners, and 2 engineers that repair damage to the ship that's gonna happen.
Of course.
But we didn't have any engineers, so we were flying like crazy. And all I could do was go up and down, and then Kay was going left and right, and I'm like, whoa, this is gonna be bad.
You didn't have any engineers. Nobody wanted to be Chewbacca.
No, I
Come
guess not.
on.
But the
Well, that
gunners,
sounds
the
cool
gunners
though.
did really good and kept all the fighters off of us. So we went in and
Nice. Stay on
I forgot
target.
what we
Stay on
blew up
target.
something. It was like a train that you were following in these tunnels, and
Oh,
you have
that's
to
so cool.
dive in and out. It was pretty awesome.
That is totally cool. That is totally cool. Oh, and that was Universal Studios?
No, Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney World proper.
Yeah.
There's a weird bird outside. I can't believe it's still light outside. Um, that's cool. That's very. I haven't been to. We've been to Universal in recent years, but I haven't been to Disney. But I imagine with the grandkids, eventually we're going to get there. So
Yeah.
yeah, the next one
Just
is
remember,
due.
it
Yeah.
is very expensive, but boy, it's worth it.
Yeah. Did you buy the fast passes?
A couple times.
Mm, yeah.
'Cause you can get them for
Yeah.
individual rides, but you got to like do it really early in the morning. They sell
Oh.
out.
Oh, you buy them for individual rides. All right.
Yeah.
But you still have to pay extra just for the fast pass ability, right? It's like $100 more a person, isn't it?
No. They do it per ride. They
They've
don't.
changed it.
There's not a fast pass for everything.
They've changed it. They changed it then. The last because it's been a while,
Probably.
like I said, that I've been to Disney. And the last time we went, it was like $100 more a person, but we did it and it was totally worth it. And then when my husband and I went to Universal last year, year before last. I don't know. I can't remember. We didn't need it because we were there on a Thursday morning.
Mhm.
So the people that have multi-day passes don't get out of bed early.
Yeah.
And so we did everything on one side of Universal, and it was like, let's go on this, let's go on this, let's go on this again.
Yeah.
Woo, woo. And then we got on the train and we went to Diagon Alley and we were
Did
like,
you go on the
woohoo, let's go on
Spider-Man
this.
ride?
No, I don't. No.
Because you
No.
wear glasses for that, and
No.
it was completely
No.
3D.
No. I'm sure it was
55
cool.
times in a row I went on it. Because Kay and her friend left me there, and I was a single
Oh my
rider, and the
God.
single rider entrance, I get off, walk right in, get right back on, walk out, get right back
Oh
on.
my God.
It was amazing. I'm telling, like,
That's
I'm
crazy.
asking people, hey, you ever ride this before? And I'm like, no. Okay, well, here's what's gonna happen. Here's
You
what we're gonna
became
do. And I'm giving them, I'm teaching them how to ride the Spider-Man ride, and even the people at that work there in the park are going, hey, good job, Billy. Yeah. That was cool.
they didn't offer you a job. You need a job, buddy.
Oh, I'd take that job in a heartbeat.
Oh no, very good friend of ours. His daughter works at Disney.
Oh, cool.
One of the does a
Yeah,
different character all every day or whatever.
yeah.
She's one of those people. Yeah,
That's
so
rough, man, because it gets hot there.
I know. I know, but that's what she does and she loves it. She lives in that
Can you imagine like being
special
dressed up
Disney
like
village.
Buzz Lightyear and you're in a terrarium wearing a very
Well,
heavy suit? Ugh.
you got to really get into it though. You got to really get into it,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and have no problem, passing out in public.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
as long as the public doesn't have a problem with it.
yeah. Like
So,
putting the chicken suit on. You're like,
oh
hi
God.
kids.
Oh my
Oh,
God. Oh my
oh.
God. Does the cat like the chicken?
Cat loves the chicken. She wants to lay on it right now, but I'm not letting her.
That's great.
She
That's
does.
great.
She'll be
Oh,
like,
that's
"Give me
great.
that!" She like
Give me
grabs for it
my
and stuff.
chicken. My chicken. Bagok. Crow says, Bagok. Bagok. That chicken's going with us to Gettysburg, Antietam, and
Yeah,
Harper's Ferry. So
it's gonna be so great. No one's ever gonna talk to me. I love it.
and I'm gonna tell
Like,
people this,
so welcome to what the hell? Why is
and
there?
then I'm gonna walk behind you, and I'm gonna tell people it's okay. This is his special trip.
I'm wearing the fun chicken shirt too.
He's a special
This
boy.
is a special trip. Yay, Antietam! I've always wanted to be here.
He's a special boy. Yeah, I gotta get one of my new shirts to wear
We're
when
on
we
our
go.
Make a Wish tour.
Oh God, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want
I
to
know
say
you
it, but
did.
I
Okay,
was
I did.
thinking it. I didn't want to say
I know. That's
you
why I
would.
said it.
Oh my God, that's it. That's it. You're my
In case you're just
inside
tuning in,
voice.
I say things that Cynthia
You-
doesn't want to say in
I
public
do
or,
stupid things. I do stupid things. Oh my God.
Well,
Oh
you actually
God.
hear the conversations we have off the air. You'd be like, what are they talking about?
But deeply meaningful.
Fun chicken crap.
What is this fun chicken stuff? Look, if you're a real insider, you know who Fun Chicken is.
Yes.
If you are an insider, hang on, I'm going to log out of something here. Log out. Log out. Thank
I
you.
finally got most of my paranormal stuff loaded onto my new computer.
Ah, very nice.
Because as you know, I have problems, following through with a whole video even. Because
Or the
my
second
mind is-
half of a script.
Oh shit! I forgot. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I want to get that thing up.
All right,
so
come
bad.
on. Let me have it. What else?
No. That's it. No, that's it.
enough. She says.
That's it. No, I'm starting to think about Gettysburg because it's what now? Let's see.
Oh,
Where
we
are
can
we
record
at?
the script to Gettysburg.
We could. I'm bringing all my recorders. How close are we to getting a bus? I know. Ghostbusters.
Oh man.
The Parabus. Wait, let me see. Oh, I had a Parabus background and I took it down. I took it down. I thought it might offend people.
We were in southern central Michigan, and there was a I don't know what you would call it, a bus dealership.
Oh,
And all
really?
different kinds and sizes of buses. And I'm like, we gotta
Oh,
stop here. We gotta get a parabus.
a parabus. Oh, believe me, I've seen buses on the side of the road or at
And Kay's
places for
like,
sale.
not now. Now's not the time. That's not what we're here for today. I know you want to get your parabus. I know you want to send pictures of Cynthia.
Oh, no.
Believe me, but we're not stopping. I'm like, well, then I want ice cream.
Or a cherry slushy.
Yes.
No, I
That place
had
better
a
be working this time, man, or I'm just gonna throw a fit.
I know. I don't know. Well, they're working. In fact, Eric from Epic actually, it's Mr. G's, right?
Yeah.
He was in the basement of it recently doing an investigation. I'm just looking to see if
What?
I have. I know. I know.
How does that happen?
I don't, maybe he asked. I don't know.
We got to start asking.
I
We do.
know. I
We
know.
should
In
ask to
fact,
do the haunted museum there. The haunted museum there.
well, we should. Why don't we? When we're there, let's go
Mm,
there right off the bat and ask
okay.
and see what they say. Because and I'm still bummed we didn't get into the basement of the Moon whatever
Oh,
restaurant in
Moon River
Savannah that year.
Brewery. Yeah.
We were so close, man.
I know.
We
We could
were
have done it, but we were kind of like, I don't want to piss anyone off in case we want to come
well,
back.
well, they were gonna let somebody take us down there, and
Yeah.
they were just too busy because it
Yeah, they're
was
too busy.
during the vid, and it was kind of insane. I'm
I
gonna
like
see if
that
I.
place though. That was fun.
Oh yeah, no, that's a great place. I want to see if I can find my. Hang on a second. I want to see if I can find my. If I can remember
What? I know that laugh. What are you looking
my.
for?
No, my Parabus. Hang on a
Oh, okay,
second.
cool.
I want to find it. I did. I should have left it. I should have left it. I'd still love to have the Parabus. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Do do
So
do do
this is the
do. Do.
coolest thing I got from Walt Disney World that I took home, besides my ears.
Oh my god! What is that? It kind of looks
This
like a hand grenade.
this is a thermal detonator themed Coca-Cola.
It's
And I've
themed.
I've washed this thing out. I've used it every day since I've been there, and that was in what, April.
Okay, here it is.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
care. I
tell.
love this thing. It's just a little bit more volume than a can.
Well,
And
what do you put in it?
Coca-Cola
You just add Coca-Cola to it.
every day. I've done it every day since April 29th or 28th.
You're so funny. Let me see. Hang on a second.
This
Where
is
did
a
I?
thermal detonator.
Of course it is. Of
Even
course it
Jabba the
is.
Hutt trembles
I
before
know I have. I have. Oh,
this.
screw it. I'm just gonna put it here. I
Yeah,
don't know
I love it. I do. I love it to death. In
why.
hindsight, I wish I bought 3 more so I could rotate.
You should have bought them as gifts. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try this. What the
Go on
hell?
the
While we're
go,
here.
go on the web so I don't have to go grab my phone across the room and see if you can buy these
What
thermal.
website would that be?
I don't know. Google it.
Google it. Google the website.
Be coolcoke.com.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's see. Let's see how we do this. Here's the. Hang on a second. I'm gonna try
Whoa,
something
that's
here.
amazing. I love that.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second.
You got to keep that up there. That's cool.
It could be better. It could be better.
Oh.
Hang on a second. I have to hang on a second. I'm gonna do that, and now I'm gonna try this. Okay, so now how do you do it? They said you can do it on the fly, but I don't know how. Can you see what I'm doing?
No.
Okay, good. God, I'm glad you can't. I'm glad you can't see what I'm doing. But let's see. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so add item,
Heritage family. That's funny.
camera slot. There we go. Okay, so now if I take my camera, right? Watch this. I'm going to show you how this works.
I'm waiting. I'm
I
excited.
know. I know, I know, I know it. Now they don't have rounded sides yet. Okay, right? They don't have rounded sides yet.
What does that
But
mean?
in other words, see how it's square?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oops. What happened? I don't know what happened. Hang on a second. Hang on. Hang on. This is fun on the fly because why not? Okay, now how come? There you go. All right, we finally got our parabus. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we finally got our parabus. There it is.
I love it. I do.
Oh my god. Now I can make it better. They have to work on rounded corners. They really do. They have to work on it.
I don't
StreamYard, but
understand what you mean by rounded corners.
okay, look. See how the corners on the window are rounded?
No, I can't see the windows at all.
You can't see the background?
I can see the background, but our streams are in front of it.
Yeah, but can't you see like the bus and then us in the windows? What are you seeing?
I'm not seeing us in the windows. You might want to send us to the back. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you,
That's weird.
we're not in the bus. Oh, now we're in the bus.
Now we're in the bus.
Oh, that's cool. I see what you mean. Rounded corners. I get
Right.
that.
See, so they haven't the Partridge Family. Yes, the
Hello,
Partridge Family.
hello,
So they haven't,
hello.
and everybody who was watching left because that was so boring. But anyway, that's it. That's the parable.
That wasn't boring. That's totally worth the payoff. And you put a fun chicken right in the middle. Boy,
But
we'd be styling.
put the fun chicken right in the middle. Who in the hell is driving? Well, that's a very good question. It's
We have
probably
a
the
ghost
chicken.
driver.
It's
Yeah,
probably the chicken. The fun
I need
chicken
to
is
name this
probably
chicken.
driving. Well,
Gotta
that's up.
name this.
That's
Let's have a
that.
contest of let name the chicken contest.
Okay. Well, we can do that if you would like. A ghost is driving,
Oh
Chris says.
yeah.
A ghost is driving. This is our dream: is to have the power bus. See, then the other thing I could do. The other thing I can do is wait. Wait. Let's see if we can make it better. I don't know if I can make it
Hi
better, but I'm gonna
everybody.
try.
Ooh,
Let me see.
honk, honk,
Uh,
honk, honk, honk.
okay, you're probably gonna see it disappear for a second. Just hang on a
I'm
second. Just wait. Just wait.
scared.
Hang on.
I'm
Just
scared.
wait. Just wait. Let me see if I can do this. Dee, 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 dee. Into the middle window, right? I really wish they would come up with rounded corners. It'd be so cool. Okay,
Can
so
you feel the
now
tension, kids?
Now, if I do this, hang on. I don't even know what my other camera is looking at.
Poltergeist. Oh,
Oh,
I
there it
like that
is.
crow minion.
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
it
I
switched me
wanna.
to the oh the radio
There
to the middle.
we go.
Yay!
Oh
Yay!
no! Wait, that's great. It's a little
Fired it
bit.
up.
It's a lot of letters though, but it's a really good start. Yes, this is
Poltergeist.
Vince. This is poultry, guys. I like that. So here we are. Like I said, if they could work on rounded corners.
Poltergeist.
Ray and I are. This is our dream. The
Yeah.
Parabus.
Can you imagine? So
traveling,
funny.
traveling around,
PG for
visiting people
short.
and doing investigations. So when I
Man, that is
retire,
so cool.
and then we're in our little bus. Isn't that cute? It's
Ah,
close. It'd be really cool if I know with like OBS and stuff, you can probably
what's
get it
your
in there perfectly, but
what's your weekly lottery budget?
my lottery budget.
Yeah.
Oh, he thinks he got the name from it. Oh, I love The Far Side. The Far Side was great. Far Side was great.
We have to step up our game and win the lottery so we can just automatically start
Right?
doing it.
Right. So I can retire from my
We can't
regular
wait to have
job.
budgets and be, decrepit.
I know.
We
I know
can't
what you
wait that long.
mean. I know what you
We
mean.
got to
I
do it
totally know.
tomorrow.
I I totally know what you mean. But yep, so that's the Parabus. That's the Parabus setup. It's, I know it's not perfect, but
It's great. Are you
I,
kidding me? This is
I've tried
awesome.
using I've tried using OBS before, but forget about
This
it.
is incredible. I
You
really
like
like
it?
it. Yeah,
I'm
heck
glad.
yeah.
I'm glad you like it. I'm
It's
glad you like it.
amazing.
Mm. Anyway, that's it. That's the
Can you
Parabus, and
tell
I don't
by
know
my
who's
shirt?
driving.
Can you tell by my shirt I missed being in the
Big
Chillin ad?
League. Yeah,
I missed that
yeah.
bad.
Well, maybe you guys can get a
Well,
place and come next year.
I had to go. I had to go to Walt
You went
Disney
to,
World,
yeah.
and it was
Well, I mean,
well,
that's
I
that's
didn't know how much money it cost at the time. And then
uh-huh.
when I went to buy the tickets, I was like,
Oh,
"Oh my god, I think I just had a heart attack."
oh yeah, oh yeah. No, it's
And
that
plus,
is an
the flights went up too,
yeah.
so
Oh,
it's
you
it
know
was
what? You
no
had an
bueno.
awesome trip. It was totally
That's
the right
true.
decision to make. Was totally the right decision to make.
I was posting things on Facebook like every 35 seconds.
Too bad can't split screen as per side of front of bus driving and race side is the back of the bus in the back. Oh, you can do all kinds of stuff. You just have to have the right picture for the background, and then you can.
Yeah, that's too
Oh my
funny.
god. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. So basically, my husband's going racing this weekend. So my plan is to go and visit a little old cemetery, and I might go live from there. I'm not sure,
Oh,
and
I
maybe
thought
I'll
you were
just
gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna fly to Bay City."
no, but I would like to come back and see you guys, or at least meet somewhere in the middle.
Oh yeah, we were talking
So
about Toronto.
oh, we have family there, so
I
that would be
know.
great. That would be a really cool trip. We should do
Yeah,
that.
we will do
Absolutely.
that. We'll
We
we'll we'll discuss the particulars later.
we should absolutely do that. I'd love to go back to Toronto. Made
Maybe
alive.
maybe
Hey,
maybe can take you
Sandy!
there.
Sandy, another one of my great
Sandy,
channel
yay!
members. Yay. Yes, where's my banners? Here's my banners. Join and become a channel member for just 99 cents a month. Hello, Sandy, Sandy, Sandy. You can use cool emojis. It's just lots of fun.
What? I
Meow
already said you go away.
meow. So that's my plan for this weekend. I might come on Saturday night and just do Ghost to Box. Also, if you guys haven't
Well, if
watched
you
my
do,
last,
text me because I'll come on.
I will. If you guys haven't watched my last, watch the live stream from last week, give it a watch. There are timestamps, so you can skip the blah 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 if you want to, and but it's I had a really cool slideshow with really cool, interesting stuff. So definitely check that out. Leave me a comment, hit a like, help me out. It'd be awesome. Um, hey, Paradox Fossils, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Happy Thursday. I think that's a new picture, a new avatar. Very nice. Very nice. Um, Summer of 82, my best friend and I spent a week at his aunt's house in Anaheim, dropped us off at Disneyland for a day. 2 12-year. Oh, best day ever. Best day ever. Best day ever. That would be the best day ever. Although I have to say that I enjoyed it when I was a kid. My father took us, and I was I don't know, 15, 16, something like that. And it was great. But when my husband and he and I went to Universal last year or whenever it was last year or something like that. Oh, that was great. It was like, yee, like, yes, I'll have a frozen butter beer. Oh my God, there's frozen. I didn't even know there was frozen butter beer.
Yeah,
We had such a good time. It was just the two of us. It's like, yeah, this
yeah.
is great.
I
It went
remember you
very
talking
well.
about that when it happened.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
nice. It was nice.
We should
It
we
was
should
nice.
we should double down there once.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The
I go.
Universal.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. But
Yeah.
he's a huge Harry Potter fan, so we hadn't
Yeah, me
seen
and
the
Kay were
new
there.
part.
We
Uh,
were there.
it was great. It
We
was
had butter
great.
beer and all that. Yeah, it was great.
I'm online to get butter beer, and I'm waiting, and the guy in front of me goes, "I'll have a frozen butter beer," and I went, "There's frozen butter beer?" He's like, It's like crazy New Yorker. I'm like, there's frozen butterbeer. When did they make frozen butterbeer? It's like, yeah, there's frozen butterbeer.
The new
Let me have
telephone
my
book came
butterbeer
out.
and move
Things
away
are
from
gonna start
this
happening to me
chick.
now.
I
That's awesome.
moved up. I'm like, I'll have a frozen butter.
Yeah, you did.
They're like,
I can hear
like,
your excitement.
oh, and it was so good. It was so good. It was so
That's
good.
hilarious.
Hi, Steve. Oh, nope, that's 13 Spirits. That's Dom. Hey, Dom. How are ya? Did I miss Dom before? Who was in here before? Was Steven in here before?
Steven was, yeah, or way earlier.
Steven was here before. He was in
He
here,
went
right?
to bed, he said.
He went to bed. Oh, yeah, he gets up early for work. Hello, Dom.
I
It's
know
good to
that,
see
but, you know.
you. Yeah, you get up early too. I can't stop eating pizza. That's the problem with pizza.
There's no
It's
problem with
good.
pizza. There's no
There's
problem.
no, the only problem is around your waistline. But other than that, pizza's great. um we have, New York City thin crust pizza here, but I
Yeah,
love
see,
that
yeah,
deep
that's
dish.
terrible for you. God, I wish I had it.
That's terrible.
You should
I
start
love the
shipping me
Chicago.
some.
Oh, sure, yummy pizza. You just have to come back and visit again.
I know. Hey, we're ready. We're ready to come back and visit. You just gotta tell us when.
Okay,
Seriously.
that'd be cool. I could eat pizza every day. Yeah, I mean, my husband's that way too. I couldn't eat it every day, but I love the Chicago deep dish pizza. Oh, it's so good.
What are you guys doing in October? Because we could go to Sleepy Hollow again and really do some highfalutin ghost hunting.
Highfalutin, huh? Sleepy
Yeah,
Hollow Cemetery was so
I
cool. Oh
know. It
my!
was
And
really cool.
I didn't even do any kind of recording there or
Me neither.
anything. I just,
We were just
no,
enjoying the day.
it in the cemetery. It's an
Yeah.
amazing cemetery. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I'll let you know. Let's talk about it.
Dig it.
Let's.
I like it.
Yeah, I like
Because
it. I
October
like
would be
it.
really cool because of
It's
be
beautiful here in
starting to fall.
October.
Yeah, I
It's
know. Color
absolutely
going for the
beautiful.
color tours and with our
We could go to the Blaze. There's a thing they set up called the Blaze that's
yeah,
for the whole month leading up to Halloween, and it's
yeah.
an amazing light show kind of thing. Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I
well,
figure with the color tour and the leaves kind of down, our built-in tour guide will have no problem pointing out obscure houses. I look forward to it. I'm
yeah,
serious.
he is. What's this? The guy not far from Central Park has a cart with amazing pizza. Miss it. Oh, there's a
Because
lot
the
of good
rats
pizza.
ate them.
There's a lot of good pizza in New York City.
Yeah,
There's a
there is.
lot of good pizza in New York City. Well, I mean, Ray's Pizza was always a big deal, but there's a lot of
Oh,
good
thanks.
pizza, you know. And also we have found that yes, we're talking New York City, New York City pizza. Are you kidding me? You get 2 slices. You put one on top of the other.
Yeah.
You bend them, and that's how
And
you eat it.
cram them down your face
You
hole.
cram them down your face hole. That's right. That's how you eat pizza.
Yep.
That thick crust stuff, which I love, by the way, but you can't do that. You can't like bend those.
Yeah,
Thin
well,
crust. You can make them into your
you're
pizza
ingesting a
sandwich.
lot more cheese. A lot more cheese.
Well, there's something here that's very popular too called tomato pie, which is a
Okay.
pizza with just all tomato sauce and the dough and no cheese.
Oh, well, that's that's not right.
It's called a tomato pie. What's a BY
we
dog?
we still talk about the mountain pizza, the mountain place we went to with the
Oh,
chickens outside.
Bear Mountain.
Bear Mountain. Oh my God, we still talk about it.
We could go back there.
Oh yeah.
We could go back there. Slaw dog. What is she's talking about? Some kind of hot dog. What's a BY dog? We have.
Chicago.
Oh, is it? We have a place here called Walters that the hot dogs are so good. So good. Kraut. I love sauerkraut. That's a not a piece. That's
Why
a
don't you marry it?
Okay, so segueing from pizza to fried chicken. I don't know if anybody here is from Chicago, but I lived in Chicago. Don't tell him. Poor little poultrygeist.
Poltergeist is scared.
Poor PG. I lived in Northbrook outside of Chicago one summer while I was in college, and I lived just down the road from Brown's Chicken. Anybody heard of Brown's Chicken? It was so good. And I was like this skinny back then. I swear to God, I ate it every night I could.
Awesome.
Like every night I came home with
That's a
Brown's
great
Chicken.
story.
It was so good. I had this,
I love
I don't
it.
know. I decided to live in Chicago that summer because my boyfriend was from Chicago. So he had me rooming with his best friend's girlfriend, and they were kind of on the outs. So that was a
Oh
lot of
no.
that. So that was a thing. Every night she was like crying, and that was fun. But I got myself this crappy data entry job for the summer so I could live
Yeah.
in Chicago. So it was one of those things where I was at the computer all day with these long punch cards,
Yeah.
and I was just like all day long, except the girl that I worked with was a maniac. She was a maniac. She was this young woman, and her boyfriend, and I don't remember their names, God help me, but she was literally a maniac. And she was this tall, skinny, she had short hair, and she was nuts. And her boyfriend had spent 7 good years at Southern Illinois State, and he was on the rugby team. He hadn't graduated, but 7 good years, and he was what you might expect. And so we decided I went back to school at the end of the summer, and then for fall break she's like, come back and go down to Southern Illinois with us for the something in gold rugby getting back together thing, right? And at this point her boyfriend had broken his leg, so he's on crutches, right? So we go, and they introduced me to his buddies, and we go to the rugby house where they used to live. And they told me about
Oh
this
my.
game they played at the rugby house. He says, when we lived at the rugby house, every year we had kill day. And I'm like,
Kill day.
everybody, it was like a secret Santa. They'd put everybody's names in a bowl, and you'd pick out another guy's name. And then you would spend the whole day trying to kill him.
What?
He said, I walked in the house one day. The house was like 3 stories, big foyer, right? He says, and I look up, I hear this sound, and dude's up there pushing a couch over the side so that it can land on me. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
So I slept on a couch in the rugby house, hoping it wasn't kill day while I was there. And then we went to the big game, the red and gold or whatever in gold. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
And we're all on the sidelines. Now, the funny thing about rugby is there's not a lot of rules.
No.
Okay. If you go down on the field, boo hoo, suck it
Let the
up.
dirt on it.
Get
Get back out there,
Yeah,
champ.
right, you walk it off. So
You have no
and they
replacement. Get
they
back out
just
there.
so we're on the sidelines, and there's the scrum, and then they get the ball, and then all of a sudden this whole frigging horde of rugby players is running at us. So we all cut and run, but we forget her boyfriend who's on
With the
crutches.
crutches. Did he get
He
smucked?
turns.
Wow.
They just ran right over him. He got up. It was like he had won the Kentucky Derby. He was like, yeah.
Wow. Rugby players are crazy. They eat their own.
Hey,
people.
you meet people, you meet a lot of interesting people when you live in different places.
Jeez.
And then I had to drive back to school in Iowa, 9 hours by myself. By the time I was, a couple hours out, I was loopy. I had the window down. I was singing to myself. I'm like trying to keep myself awake. I'm like, I'm not going to do this again. Because I had to drive from Southern Illinois State back up to Chicago, get my stuff. Why I was stupid enough to do this, I have no idea. And then drive back to Des Moines. Oh my God. What a memory. What a memory. But yeah, no, they were insane. But wherever they are, I hope they're happy. Oh my God. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What did you
mimeographs.
Oh my
She
god.
says they were insane. They were crazy. Well, I wish them well wherever they are.
I do wish him well. And I remember mimeographs.
Yeah,
And the
it's like sniffing
right? Didn't we
glue.
all
Yeah, God, that was great.
didn't we
Yeah.
all sniff that? Oh my god, I am that old. I am that old. Hey, that was a big deal. I remember my first job in New York City. I worked at an ad agency as an
Oh,
executive secretary, and we had one of the first fax machines. It was gigantic, and it took a minute for each page to go through.
it would have a roller thing.
Yeah, and the paper when somebody sent you
Yeah,
one was that horrible heat paper.
yeah, yeah,
It's funny because I in my own business back in the day in the 80s we had that too, and we cleared out a lot of our paper files in the recent years, and I would pull out that stuff and a lot of it's just faded to blank.
yeah.
Just gone. It's just gone. It's like, "Oh my god,
Save it for the
thankfully this."
grandkids so they can make art.
Oh my god, I remember that. You used to sing, you still do? Good, that's awesome. My daughter and I are thinking about taking singing lessons, actually, just for fun. Meow.
She's like, I'm singing, Daddy.
Meh. Meow, where's that chicken? Give me my chicken.
Give me that chicken.
Give me that chicken. That's all right. I hope those straps are strong enough to hold your equipment.
Uh, they appear to be.
Oh, oh, hi, sweetie.
This is
Hi,
Katana May.
hi, Katana.
She's not
Oh, yeah.
spoiled at all, you
She's
know.
happy. She's very happy. Dot matrix. Yeah, a lot of young people don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's true.
They
Yeah.
think, "Oh yeah,
The
that was a
Matrix came
character."
out in the 90s.
Yeah, but they don't know dot matrix. And dot matrix was the name of a character in Spaceballs, right? It was
Yes.
Spaceballs. Dot matrix was the
Oh, what am I doing?
girl's
I'm an idiot.
robot. I remember dot matrix. I know exactly what that means. Guys, I'm old.
Thermal
I remember
detonate.
a lot of things.
What? Oh, I am very
You have a
disappointed.
perfect picture for you from Florida. I'll messenger you. Nice.
So I thought it was kind of crazy that this thing was $6
Okay.
at the park. Gladly
Uh-huh.
pay it. I love it. But then I go look on eBay, $16, $15, $20. What the?
They're reselling it. Buy low,
Yeah,
sell high.
I want mine. I want another one.
Bro had one of those printers hooked to his Atari.
Yeah.
I remember my dad bringing home Atari for the first time. We thought Pong was earth shattering, life changing. It was a big deal. It was come a
Dude,
very look. I remember watching them land on the moon. That was a big deal. Sitting on the floor in our living room. We had just moved into a new house
I was
and
two.
watching the. I was older.
I know. I never believed
um,
it until you proved it to me, but
I
I know.
I know, I know, I know, I know. My daughter's going through it now too because she's 30, but she looks 16.
Oh, she does look 16.
It
That's,
drives her crazy.
yeah.
I said to her, 21 Jump Street. You can
Yeah.
be in
You're going
it's
to get
like,
carded for another 10 years, kid.
yeah, he thought if you were old, you can't remember anything. Well, the funny thing about getting old, and this isn't for me, but people who are very old, and Ray may attest to this, is often they will remember things from very long ago,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they won't remember what they had for breakfast. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have breakfast yesterday,
Here's
but
here's one I get a lot. Hey, my car's outside. Help me get to my car. So, what kind of
oh,
car is it? It's a Buick. Really? What color is it? I don't know. Do you have the keys for it? Nah, no, I don't. I'm like, well, let's
oh,
say I could find a Buick plain car, or didn't really have any color to it, and it was locked. What do I do then? Well, you break the window. And I'm like, okay, this conversation's over with. I can see where this is going.
Oh, that's right, recall. They remember old stuff, but
But it's
not
funny. It's like
current.
4 or 5 different people that don't know each other will always say they had a Buick.
Oh,
And
Buick
I'm
was a
like,
very popular
a
car, and
very
it's still a very good quality car. They just don't have good resale value for some
yeah.
reason anymore. But they are. I looked at a Buick when I was looking at new cars. The last time I looked at I almost bought one. It was beautiful, but that's the one thing that bothered me was that they didn't have good resale value, and I didn't want to have to. Oh, that's right. Sandy was in Florida. Was it hot there? I bet it was.
I love Florida.
Do you?
Yeah, I like Arizona too, and I like Texas. I like Houston. That was fun. We
I
went to
want
the
to go
Trade
back out
Center and
west.
stuff.
I haven't been
We
out
need
west
to
in
go to
years.
Stanley Hotel in Colorado.
That would be nice, but I would also really like to do the Route 66 thing
Oh
or
yeah,
the
we've done half
Tombstone,
of it.
etc. I
Tombstone would be
want
cool.
I really want to do that. I haven't been out to gosh, I've been to Arizona 3 times, but they were so many years ago. I haven't been
Yeah,
out that way in such a long time. I would love to do that. That would be cool.
we are down for Tombstone anytime.
Yeah, no, that
Just
would
let
be
if
too
you
bad we
guys
don't have the
decide.
Parabus because we could pick you up and drive out there
I know we could be doing this show right now from the
from the
Parabus.
Parabus because we'd have a satellite uplink. I'm
Yep,
telling you right now,
you'd
if I
have to.
ever have a Parabus that I'm going to live in, it's going to have a satellite uplink. Oh, Sarasota, Siesta Key, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I haven't been to Florida in a long time, but that's very cool. Yeah, well, I'll look at October and we'll talk about that. And then we gotta make some plans in the future for going out west. I really want to do
Yeah,
that. I
we're
really
down. I'm telling you right now, we're in.
Yeah. I mean, even if we fly somewhere and then rent a vehicle, because I think that's what you
That's even
guys did,
better.
right? Yeah. Yeah. We
Even
need a
better.
fundraiser. We need a fundraiser for that.
Yeah, because then we just rented a vehicle and then it was cake. Because we
Oh,
didn't have to worry about
nice.
anything. We didn't have to drive
Oh,
across the country.
he lives off Route 66 in the St. Louis area. Very cool. A
Oh,
bus with
oh,
a
oh,
bus with a fridge for it has to have a freezer because it's
yeah.
frozen, but it have to have ice. And I have a blender. I can bring my blender.
We get a Snoopy ice snow cone machine.
Hey, Danny, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a while. A snow cone machine. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I have one of those
I
Margaritaville.
know you do. I've
Okay.
seen it.
And half of the process is basically making
Making
snow
a snow
cone. So if,
cones. Yeah.
so if you put the ice in it and you just do the ice shreddy part, then
Yeah.
you have your snow cone.
I'm
But if you
so
do the
happy.
whole show, then you get your snow cone and then the drink and then it mixes in and it's like, oh, it's so good.
So when we go to Gettysburg, if they don't have the slushy machine working, I'm
Lord.
gonna steal the flavor,
The what?
the flavoring.
Oh God, you're gonna steal their flavoring.
Yeah, I am.
Bring in the rum. Sandy's bringing the rum. Yes, well, I make pina coladas in it, and it
Hooray!
works really great. And it's a
That's
four
a cool
hundred
machine.
dollar. It's a $400 drink blender thing I got for
Yeah,
$12
it
at
looks awesome,
Goodwill,
and
and
it works.
$12.
It works
God,
too. I've seen
God
it work.
bless Goodwill. God bless Goodwill. It's the show. I call it the show. I set all this stuff up, and then I'm like, "Want to see the
Oh
show?
yeah, because you were saying, well, we gotta get the show out, and I'm like,
The show.
what
I
the hell are
said the
you talking
show.
about?
Come on."
And then your half of
It
Spouse
is.
Paranormal is going, oh yeah, we gotta get the show out. I'm like, what the hell's a show? And then I
It
see it,
is.
I'm
It's
like,
a
oh
show.
yeah, I can see
That's
that.
a
That's a
show.
show.
That's a show. That's a show.
Sure
And
is.
they actually sell one that has multiple pictures on it for big parties.
Oh man,
But mine only has the one. Hey, $12. I wasn't gonna pass that up. That
heck
thing is
yeah,
awesome.
it's worth at least 12.
Yeah, and it could work fine on the Parabus. I would just need to
Sure.
have, a regular plug. What is that? AC, what's in the wall, whatever's in the wall. I need one of those. And then we can bring it on the
I'm sure
Parabus.
your half of Spouse Paranormal knows exactly how to wire that bus. I know it for a fact.
Yeah, he can wire a rickshaw. I mean, he can do
He
anything.
could.
So it's not. I don't think it's a problem. I think the problem is just getting the bus. So one day, power converter. Yes, we need a That's right. That's right. Because we used to have a camper, and that's what we had. We had a power converter. You are very correct. So that's right. Well, it's a nice dream. It's good to have a dream. But, I'm going to retire in a few years, and then I'm going to be, looking for something to do. So what 2.5 years? So DC to AC. Yeah. So that's my dream. That's our dream. But yeah, no, those two things sound good. You coming here again? I got to get a new couch for the back room because we moved the sleeping couch up front.
I know.
We're going to get a new one.
But you know what? I like your air mattresses. Those are
cool. No, get a real bed for you guys to sleep on. Oh,
but I would. I would.
I know. Hey, you know what? What the hell? It doesn't kill you, but we'll have something. We will have something by then. We will have something by then.
You still have the hot tub?
Yeah. We just got it going again. We just shocked it the other day,
good. That was one of my
right out this window. Actually,
it was one of my highlights of the whole trip was hanging out in there with
hanging out in the hot tub.
That was great, man.
Yeah, nope, we have it, and it's out there. For the summer, it becomes a cooler tub,
Yeah.
But my daughter comes home from work hot and sweaty, and she just jumps in it and just, Yeah, but we have the outdoor shower too, so you can rinse off. But yeah, we just got it going again. So I just shocked it yesterday.
You still got the owl with the moving head?
Yes, for what it's worth. Birds and critters don't care about the owl with the moving head.
People in chat are going, "What are these idiots?
What the hell are they talking about?" We have a garden. Okay, so I have out this window and down. Okay, because I'm on the second floor. We have a hot tub.
Their house is built into a hill.
Next of the hot tub is a big 10 by 12 garden, and we have built the garden with. We went down
fences.
Giant. Yeah, and the fencing, and when we planned everything, we put not bird netting because I don't want to hurt the birds, but we put something on the top because otherwise the birds just dive bomb your fruits and veggies and peck. But we also went down a foot or two because the groundhogs are little monsters. They are just monsters. You're going to Cynthia's. They are monsters, those guys. We came home one time a few years ago with our garden. Our garden was growing. It was beautiful. We had zucchini. We had tomatoes. And we pulled down the driveway and we're looking right at the garden. And we see everything doing this inside the garden. We're like, oh no. We get out of the car and we go over there and like, it opens and it has like a zucchini in its mouth and it's just looking at me like, yeah, what are you going to do about it? I'm like, what do we do? What do we do? Because they burrow under. My husband got the hose and he starts, he's like, get out of my garden.
Yeah, I can see him doing that too. You rat bastard, get out of here.
Little monsters.
What do you think you are?
So much for the owl with the moving head. It's supposed to help keep the birds away.
It doesn't really work, but I like it a lot.
Oh my God. Hot tub time machine. You don't want to go back to the 80s. Come on. No, it is not a time machine. Although you feel like
I feel a lot better. I feel younger when I get out of it. That's for
nice and relaxed. It really like relaxes you completely, which is a rare thing in our world today. It's so hard to get a moment to just relax body. Relax body.
It's so dark out too, man.
I liked that movie. Did you see that movie with Ryan Reynolds?
Which one?
R.I.P.D. Where he gets killed and then he's a cop. He's a cop on the other. I liked that movie. I don't know why people panic, but that's the funny line. Relax body. When they're falling and stuff. It's so funny. Yeah, they are. They're little monsters. I mean, they will just dig right under and come up, eat your stuff, and just take some back to the family.
It's true.
Monsters. I don't, I don't deny them. Go. There's lots of nice things to eat in the forest. Don't eat my little bitty bit of garden where I'm just trying to grow non-GMO, non-pesticide covered salad. Like, leave my salad alone.
Yeah, it's true though.
So, but we've done pretty well. We're just late planting this year, so we have to go buy some plants. But very late. Obviously, anybody who knows gardens knows we're very late. But we went on vacation for 3 weeks, so I wasn't going to plant before we went, you know what I mean? Because it would have just died. Anyway, that's where we're at. Meow, meow.
Thanks for
Meow,
the
meow.
update.
Meow,
Katana
meow.
May says, "Okay, get off of there. You gotta feed me because I am
That's right.
starving."
Well, I am going to go. So hopefully next week, guys, we're going to talk about the Antikythera mechanism, an ancient computer. Go figure. And
Oh, I saw the Joe Rogan on that.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Oh, cool. Well, I'm looking forward to looking into it because what? It sounds really
it's
cool.
got some crazy theories with it too.
Yeah, I know. So we'll see. We'll talk about that this weekend. Like I said, I might come on Saturday night and just do ghost boxes because I haven't done that in a dog's age. Maybe ghost box. Maybe we'll see what we come up with. And I'll let you know if I do. In
Yeah,
case
text
you're
me
around
because
Saturday night,
I'm
I
I'm
will.
totally down for that.
I will, and hopefully I'll be visiting a little cemetery this weekend. And Ray and I are going on a great trip in September where we will
I
obviously
can't
be.
wait.
Ray
Oh my
cannot wait.
god,
He can't wait for breakfast. He can't wait. His
it's my
favorite
favorite
thing in
thing.
Gettysburg. So that's near the end of September. Can't
Yeah,
wait for
and we're
that.
going to the Antietam and Harper's
Antietam and
Ferry.
Harper's Ferry, all sites of major Civil War
That's
battles.
gonna be so cool.
Going to be Antietam is amazing. I haven't been to Harper's Ferry yet, so we're both going to be
Yeah,
there for the first time. Antietam is amazing, and of course, we love Gettysburg. So
yeah.
yes,
It
Sandy,
doesn't
hope to see
get
you
better
all
than
at a
that.
cemetery Saturday. I will definitely try to go live if I'm at one. And I hope you all have a Marvy night. Thank you for being here. If you could leave a comment on the video after it's done, I would really appreciate it. Hit the like button. And love to you all. And hopefully we will see you some more this weekend.
That'd be cool.
So yeah, and go watch at least some parts of my last live stream because it was very interesting. At least watch the slideshow. It was very cool, and I worked hard on it, so I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, and she's good at working hard on that kind of stuff.
Yeah. All
Yes,
right. Well, thank you, Ray.
you should do that for a living, really. Like,
Oh,
here we
Lord.
are, this blah 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 cemetery, blah 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 blah. I mean, I'm saying blah 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 because I don't know the words.
I don't know the words. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night. And we will hopefully see you once or twice on Saturday. So,
Yeah.
night.
Good night.
Bye, guys.